going on. I'm gonna try to speak a little bit louder today because the car is kind of rumbling, and from my experience in the past couple of days, even like minorly loud noises in the video turn out to be really loud. So yeah, I'm here with Chef Bob. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go work out right now. This video is for yesterday, which was Monday, the 27th, I believe. My phone storage usage is maxed out, so I cannot use my phone, which is why I'm borrowing his phone today. I think it looks better, like image quality, so that's pretty cool. I got shaved too, dang son. But anyways, yeah, yesterday was really cool because I woke up, I got on the scale, and I reached 174.6. Boom. Yesterday on Monday, I passed 175. I was sub 175, and wow, that's awesome. You know, it's even more awesome knowing that like I ate pizza the previous day. But granted, I hiked the mountain, so I guess it kind of balances out. I don't know. But yeah, I broke the plateau. Granted, it could have been water weight. It could have been muscle loss. I don't know why the weight on the scale, the number on the scale dropped so much, because it was like 177 something the day before. So I mean, it could not have been all fat. You know, that's for certain. So I don't know what dropped, but it's cool that it dropped, but mentally I'm preparing myself for it to go back up, because if I drink a lot of water, that'll go back up. It's just bloating. Your muscles are being filled up with water. They're mostly like water, and yeah, I just haven't been drinking as much water ever since like last week or two, when my half-gallon jug broke. So I still need to replace that, and yeah, but overall life's good. My calves are hurting like crazy. They're just like walking at all is just the biggest pain. I don't want to lunge, none of that. Like yesterday, we worked out still, and it was cool. Like I was worn out, I was tired, but I'm gonna be kind of busy later this week, so I don't know if I'll be able to work out as intensely or as intentionally as I normally do. So I wanted to make sure that yesterday and today and tomorrow, I was really intentional and just really focused on the training. And yeah, it was pretty full body. I did some like lat pull downs, some flies, some chest presses, upright rows, tricep pull downs, curls. So it was pretty comprehensive overall, upper body wise. Felt really good. It was good. Like, it took me a while to get in the zone. Like it took me like an hour to get in the zone, but once I was in the zone, it was all good. And yeah, so what else? We went to the lake afterwards, meditated over there, and I just felt balanced. I feel really balanced, and yeah, I just had an urge to just get in the lake and just swim around. It was so nice. I do get concerned with stuff being in the lake. Like, that is a thought in my head. I do get concerned with sharks, even though there are no sharks in the lake. We went to Lake Wheeler in North Carolina. And I also do get concerned about like something like pulling me down and drowning me. So I don't know if anyone else gets these thoughts, but I definitely do, for sure. Like, I swam a good bit away from from land. And then I tended to like pretty much just like sink as low as I could go, basically. And I tried doing that, and as I was doing that, it just got colder and colder and colder and colder. But it gets like ice cold, and it's like scary, because it's like you just don't know what's down there, like you don't know if you're gonna touch anything. Like, not touching anything is really scary, just freezing cold water. So, but I got back up. I got pretty deep, so I kind of struggled getting back up above water. And now I was pretty far from land, so I was like, oh man, I'm struggling to like swim back. I'm a decent swimmer, but like definitely not a pro. And but yeah, it's just been really good. My friend and I, we had a conversation, and just like kind of vocalizing that loud, it just helped me like really realize and hone it in, the idea of like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like within the past week or so, at some point, I died. Like the David speaking to you right now is not the David who spoke with you last week, for instance. You know, it's I'm not really sure how to explain it. Like, I'm still me, you know, but it's just like it's like a different crown of mindset, you know. That it's like, instead of just like talking about having a mindset, it's like you embody the mindset. And so I think I embodied that new mindset, which meant letting go of the previous mindset, you know, into some things. And I just feel really healthy, you know. My back still hurts, granted. Yesterday when I was doing upright rows, I felt I was really pushing my lower back. And I thought I was pretty much fine, you know, but I'm still wearing like a belt when I'm working out, and you know, just still pushing through. You know, that's just the name of the game. You know, whether it's an injury or you've got really like a lot of work, or your schedule's crazy, you know, you just got pushed through. That's just, you know, the bottom line. A buddy of mine, he messaged me on the Snapchat earlier today, and you know, he drives a lot. And so, you know, he told me how recently he stopped by a gas station. Instead of getting like, you know, a sandwich, for instance, he got like a piece of fruit. And I'm like, awesome, bro, keep it up. That's good stuff. You know, and it is, genuinely it is. But what's more important than doing that specifically is doing that repetitively. You know, it doesn't matter if you do one good thing one time. It doesn't matter like that much at all. I mean, the first time you do it, yeah, it matters a lot, because you know that ignites the process. But if you've done it one time and you've done it another time sparingly here or there, like even years later, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, like, just don't kid yourself. There's gonna be a long process. You know, losing weight, losing fat, it takes a hot minute. You know, especially if you're doing the, you know, the healthy way. You know, just with diet and nutrition, or sorry, nutrition and training. And you know, give yourself that time and that patience, and just know it's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really, really, really hard to develop that strength of mind, that fortitude, that discipline to every day say no to some of the things you enjoy. You know, you're giving up your simple pleasures for this greater pleasure that you have in mind, that you should attain, that you want to attain. You know, I don't know what that body composition goal is per se. You know, it's very personal. That's very, you know, individualistic, to each their own. You know, but whatever it is, you know, it's not gonna be the easiest thing getting there. You know, some people like really like they'll find a sport and they'll get lost in it. You know, they'll just out of the blue, just very organically, very suddenly, they'll just get into a sport. And like I've got one buddy in DC, he likes cycling a lot, and you know, within a month or two, like he's like committed to cycling now. You know, he buys like custom like bicycle parts, handles, the gear. He cycles like at least like 300 miles a month. You know, and he's all about it, and like he's gotten a lot better shape with that. And have I thought about that? I'm like, yeah, but like I just don't enjoy cycling so much. Plus, I mean, the area where I live in, it's not as scenic, you know. Like, I'm a really lazy guy. Like, I don't like working per se on many things unless I'm really passionate about it, you know. Like eating, for instance, like meal prepping, I think I mentioned in a previous video. But it's like, you count the eggs, you count the sausage links, you count the cheddar cubes, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done, you know. Like, I'm like, in general, like, that's my go-to, you know. I've started making quesadillas, you know, 2 tortillas, 6 cheddar cubes, you know, bada bing, bada boom, you're done, you know. I tend to use a food scale to measure the cream cheese I put on the quesadilla or on the tortilla and the sauce, but that's about it, you know. That's just being extra, you know. And for me, it's worth it. I'm trying to embrace it because I do recognize I'm lazy like that. I make it work, you know. I make the laziness work for me, but it's still being lazy, so I'm still limiting myself in some ways. But yeah, just find a way, like have the sandwich, don't get paranoid about it. If you're just starting off, don't get paranoid about it, just don't eat the cake. Or if you eat the cake, just have a slice, or it just depends on where you're at right now. If you're used to eating a full cake, have one slice, or have two slices. Just don't eat the full cake. Come on, really? Who are you trying to kid? You want to get in better shape eating a full cake? No. What are you doing? Get serious. If you got a stupid high metabolism and you're trying to gain weight, that's probably a different story. But if you're trying to cut down weight, cut down fat like I am right now, don't eat the cake. I love cake. I could eat cake all day. But I just don't have it. It's just not working for us. Just train, be smart, stay smart.